Guys, I've not even started this video and I'm already out of breath.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Welcome back or welcome to my channel, guys. Oh my god, I can't speak. Today's video, I'm going to be doing the beginning of year book tag. Now this was created by Larry over Alyssa over at Larry Reads. Okay, she created this. Now I know it's February, but Larry said February is still the beginning of the year, so it counts. I'm allowed to do it. Larry made the rules. Okay, she made the rules. February beginning of the year, it still counts, so we're going with it. But yeah, so Larry came up with all these questions. I will leave the questions down below for you guys if you guys wished to do it. I will also leave Larry's channel and Larry's video down there. Larissa's, Larry. I have no idea whether I want to go Larissa or Larry, because like, we're going to move on from this. This is besides the point, guys. Let's move on. First question is, how many books are you planning on reading this year? Now, my aim is 225. I'm already at 26. So I think I'm like 1 or 2 books behind my goal, but like nothing crazy. Might have been 3 actually, thinking about it. Might have been 3. Again, not the point. So that's the aim. That's the hope. I think I did like 225 last year. Year before that I think I did like 235, so we should theoretically be able to reach our goal, but we shall wait and see. Now, next one is most anticipated release of the year. Now, officially my most anticipated of the year was Where's Molly, but I've already read Where's Molly, so I can't like count that, but like that was originally like my most anticipated this year. But I do also really want to read Bride. This is also the next one by Annie Hazelwood. This is her new like fantasy debut, and it's like adult fantasy, so I'm really intrigued by that one. And then of course God of War by Rena Kent. I need that book. I need to know what happens, what has happened. I just need it. Legacy of God series has become like an all-time favourite series, and that is thanks to Larissa, because I learned about that series through her, and I learned about Rena Kent through her, so she's to thank for that. But I don't appreciate the waiting. It wasn't a complete series. I don't appreciate that. I need that book now. So yeah, Bride and God of War would be my next 2 most anticipated releases for this year. A book on your physical TBR you probably won't ever read. Now, this was kind of difficult because I've only just recently done a unhaul on my shelf. So I've recently got rid of a bunch of books that I wasn't going to get to or didn't like and things like that. But do you have these ones on here? So I have Throne by Sarah Cox. Now, I received this in a book subscription last year. I don't really know what's going on, what it's about. I don't have a clue. But it's been sat there for a while, so I'm like, do I feel like I'm going to get to it? Probably not. But I also don't want to remove it on my shelf just in case I do happen to get to it at some point. So it's kind of like one of those books that are like really, really deep down the TBR, and I'm not sure. The next one is Rewrite the Stars by Emma Hetherington. Now, I received this as a blind date last year. I ordered a blind date at the end of the year for like Christmas to treat myself because I was feeling shit, so we had a pity party and ordered a book. So yeah, so I did receive this as a blind date. I just don't know if it's going to be something that I'm going to get to. It is obviously a seasonal read, so it would be December anyway if I did read it, but I don't know what's going to happen between now and then and if I will get to it, so that's like another one I'm not sure about. A new genre you'd like to try more of. Now, I don't know if you would class this as a genre. It kind of is and it kind of isn't. It's kind of more of like a format of book, I guess you could say. But that'd be graphic novels. So I want to read Death Note this year. I've got the first edition, Black Edition, Volume 1, if I can speak. And Spy Family I really want to get to as well. Now I've heard really good things about both of these, hence why they are on my TBR and on my shelf. But yeah, I really want to try and get to reading more graphic novels this year. Like I said, I don't know if you would really technically class it as a genre, because it's more format of book than it would. I don't know. We're going with that because I read quite a variety of genres anyway, so there's not really any new genres to me. I read a lot of fantasy, romance. I read loads of sports romance, spicy books, dark romances. I do read thrillers, I read mysteries. Like, I do read a whole height of variety, so there wasn't really a new genre I could give other than graphic novels. So yeah, I want to get to these this year, hopefully. What book made you want to try this genre? And that would obviously be Heartstopper. I love the series. I've got the 5th one I still need to read, but I do love them, and I'm probably going to... I could actually answer this for another question, couldn't I? I'll save it and I'll let you know a later question. But yeah, I did love this, and it did make me really intrigued because I did fly through it. So I was like, oh, these are like nice and easy books to read, but they're still detailed enough that you know the story, you know what's happening, you can still fall in love with the characters. So yeah, this was very much a nice, interesting new read for me. Next one, oh yeah, isn't the next question a book you're most likely to reread? I'm most likely to read the Heartstopper series, guys. I didn't know that was the next question. Yeah, I'm most likely to reread Heartstopper series. But I did pick up, for that question, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, Percy Jackson Lightning Thief, because I want to reread the series because I've got Chalice of Gods to read. I haven't read that one yet, so I'm probably going to reread the entire series and then read that one. And there's another one coming out later this year, so that may be happening. I'm not going to lie, that could be happening too. But I also want to read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That is likely to happen this year. Now, this is the special edition, and I have got on pre-ordered the other 2 on special edition, but I'm so dying to reread the series because I absolutely love this series, and obviously it's being made into a TV show. So yeah, I do want to reread this one at some point too. That was that. I was originally going to say Cat and Mouse, guys, but I've already reread that, so I couldn't put Cat and Mouse because that's already been reread. But yeah, a book you wanted to get to in 2023 but didn't, so it's a priority in 2024. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my laptop with the questions, because obviously I film on my phone, so yeah. But that book would be If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. I know this is a sad book. I've got the second one, which I believe is just from different POVs of the situation, I believe. I don't know, don't come for me. I'm assuming. It's what I've heard. But yeah, I know it's meant to be really, really sad. Now, I have to be emotionally prepared to read this book, which is why I haven't got to it yet. And you know what? I don't know if I'm ever going to be emotionally prepared. I'm so emotionally stable, guys, that like, I don't think I'm going to be okay at any point to read this book. So we may just have to bite the bullet one day and just go for it and see what happens. So yeah, I do want to get to this one. Do you know what I find quite funny is I done these questions up the other day, like to do this video. I done them up the other day, and then I rewatched Larry's video this morning to like see if there's any rules and like anything to go by, because I couldn't remember. So I rewatched the video, and she put this down as one she was probably never going to get to. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to get to this one this year. There's been a bit of a priority. We will see what happens. Is series you want to read this year? Now, I've got 3. I do want to read Divine Rivals series because it's very popular. It does sound like something up my street. I'm just kind of scared to get to it, which is why I haven't read them yet. So yeah, Zodiac Academy, I've been dying to read the series for a long time. It's a big series. I need to be able to prepare myself because As you guys know, once I start a series, I want like the complete set, because I want like to read them back to back to back. I don't like to read one, wait a month and read the other. So I kind of need to be prepared to have a period of time when I can read the entire series straight. And that kind of goes the same with Binding 13 and that kind of series in that world, the Boys of Tommen world. So yeah, I want to read those as well. And actually think about it, Magnolia Parks too. Yeah, there's quite a lot of series that I want to get to. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a long year. It's fine. An author you've never read before but want to try this year would be Jessie Hall. I do want to check Jessie Hall out. I've heard good things about her books that she has. What is the name of the other ones? Is it gonna have the name of her other books in here, or did she not do it? She didn't put them in here. Are they at the back? Without spoiling shit, are they at the back? Where's the rest of her books? I want the list of her rest of her books. I can't remember. I want to say Hawk, but I don't know if that was by Jessie Hall. I'm not sure, but I do want to read her and check her out and read some of her books. So, yeah, I'm very well prepared for this video, guys. Can you tell? Whoa. Not me just starting to play Donna's video. The next question, guys, is an author you're probably not going to read more of this year, and that would probably be Sarah Adams. Now, I know some of her books are quite well loved. I think like When in Rome and that. It wasn't bad that it just personally, I don't feel it was for me. I don't think I gave it a bad rating. I can't even remember what I gave her. I think it was like a 3 something, I want to say, possibly. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember. But yeah, it's not something that I'm like leaning towards is picking her work up again, because I don't know. I just don't know if she was maybe the vibe for me or not. But who knows, guys? If we're being honest, who knows? Anything could happen. But yeah, when is this going to be? Yeah, this has got her other books in here. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't feel like she's going to be one I'm going to pick up again, to be honest. So yeah. Who knows? A popular book you want to read this year. A popular book I want to read. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to love me for saying this out there in the world. Because I have not picked up this book yet. Again, it's sort of one of those scare factors that I'm like, so popular that I'm kind of scared to pick it up just in case I then don't vibe with it. But it sounds like something I would vibe with. And that's Fourth Wing. I know. There's a lot of people out there that's going to be screaming at me and telling me I need to pick up right now. You know who you are. So yeah, I do, but I kind of don't. But I'll do, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll give it a go at some point this year, maybe, possibly. I want to. We'll see when I'm brave enough to do it. We'll see when I'm brave enough. The next question is a non-popular book you want to read. Now, I was kind of a bit struggling to think of one for this one. But I've picked this one up because I feel like this one I haven't really heard much about. I've heard a lot about the first book, and I have read the first book. But I haven't really heard anybody talk about The Intimacy Experiment by Rosie Denon. I heard they talk about The Roommate. It's just The Roommate, isn't it? Yeah, The Roommate. And I've read it and I enjoyed it, and a really good book, and I want to pick up the second one. I just don't think I've heard people talk about this too much. Like, they may have talked about it when it was first released, and this was released in 2021, so it may have been discussed like back then, but it's not really a popular book that I would say I see about much of. So we're gonna give this a go at some point. We'll wait and see. The next one is an audiobook you want to listen to. Now, I do want to listen to All In by Emma Scott. I have listened to Full Tilt, and I did cry, and I did sob, and I did really love it. I'm at odds with All In. Like, I really want to listen to it. I want to read the next one. I want to know what happens. But, like, what I've read of the blurb of what happens, I'm a little dubious of. So yeah, I'm a bit scared. There's a few books that I'm scared to pick up, but this one I feel like this one tops the list of books I'm really scared to pick up, because yeah, I've already know the characters, I already love the characters, and now things are about to get put on their head, and I don't know. So yeah, maybe we'll get to it at some point this year. We will wait and see. A book you want to read based on the cover. Again, it's got to be That Sick Love by Jessie Hall, because look at that cover. It's so good. I do love the cover. So yeah, I do want to pick this one up, and like the back as well. It's really cool. So yeah, I do want to pick it up. I was looking at like the rest of them, and there's a few more I can probably pick up, but I don't feel like this. What other ones I love, but I feel like this is like the top one for me. It's because it's just a very me vibed book. So yeah, probably That's It, Love. I haven't read too much into it. Oh look, the first line is fornication is a sin. So yeah, this is gonna be good. We'll wait and see what happens there, guys. The next one is a book to TV adaptation you're excited for, and honest to God, guys, the one and only would be A Good Girls Guide to Marriage series. We're getting little sneak peeks into the series now, like little photos and stuff are happening, so it's got to be coming soon, and I'm dying for it, because I would be doing watching it and rereading at the same time. So I'm super excited, and like the cast looks amazing. Like the cast very much looks like our characters, like, and how you envision them from the book. So yeah, I'm super excited for this series and cannot wait for it. It's gonna be so good. Next up, let's put it down here now. Next up is something bookish you want to start doing this year. Now I've started doing it, and that is ignore the poor quality. Let's ignore the poor quality. I'm not that creative, she says, and she owns a bookish business with stickers and stuff like that and bookmarks, but hey, we're gonna ignore that. And that is my book saving jar. Yeah, my writing is not that brilliant. It says on the back here, drop £1 for every book, and at the end, come have a look. So this is literally what it says. So every book I read, I'll be putting £1 in the jar, and then the money that I've saved at the end of the year, based on how many books I've read, I can use that money to buy books for next year, for 2025. So my goal is 225 books. I should hopefully I'll save £225, and that money will then buy me books for 2025. That's a lot of 2 and 5s in there. That's a lot of 2 and 5s, but yeah. That is, I think, my bookish goal this year, mainly. Otherwise, I don't really have any goals book-wise, I must say. Nothing else is really like coming to mind, so I would say that's probably like my only goal. Something bookish you want to stop doing this year. Now, that would be for me to stop pushing myself to make sure that I have books read for videos or other releases. Like, I need to stop pushing myself to make sure if I'm rereading a series, to have it all reread before the next book comes out. For example, Crescent City. Like, to not force myself to do that. Not force myself to make sure I'm having books read for videos. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. If I don't get to it, I don't get to it. Like, I need to stop forcing that on myself, because it stresses me out, and then it makes me not enjoy the books, and yeah. Then we're not in for a good ride, and then we head towards a slump, and nobody wants to be in a book slump. So that is what it is. A 2024 bookish goal for me, I need to finish Rena Kent's backlog. I'm slightly working my way through it, but I want to get through her backlog. I want to read all of her books. So there's that one. The same can be said for Corinne Halley. I want to get through all of her books. What else is there? Like, who else do I want to get through their books? There's so many, but yeah, I've probably said those two. I want to get through their backlogs. A 2024 booktube goal. I want to reach 200 on here, guys. We get so close to 200, and I would really love to reach 200, and yeah, be able to do stuff more with you guys, more giveaways and things like that. Hint. So yeah, I would really love to reach 200 on here, and I'd really love to do more of these sit down videos, because I don't necessarily do sit down videos. I do a lot more on the vlog side. Like, vlogs, 24-hour readathons, and just general vlogs. I tend to do more of those, so I do kind of want to get a bit more on the sit down side. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas for those kind of videos you want to see, do let me know. Next one is a 2024 non-bookish goal. She says, let's manifest. Grow my business more. I know my business is a bookish business, but I'm not classing that as like a bookish thing because my business is a business. So I do want to grow that more and develop that into more stuff and to make it a little bit bigger and be able to put more quality product out there. So I probably said that one. And then if we're being really, really honest, guys, my health is a massive goal for me this year. To be able to get back up to a normal, properly walking situation. Like, you guys see me move about, but it's not near enough the quality that I used to. Like, when I'm out in the community, I have to use my walker over there because I can't do long distances without collapsing. I walk around using furniture in the house, things like that. So I would love to be able to get back to more properly being able to walk, and to be able to just have a bit more freedom again, a bit more independence back would be probably my main one. So my health is a big non-bookish goal for me this year, which kind of leads well into the next question, which is describe how you want 2024 to go in one word, and that would be healing. Like, I just want this to be my healing year and to get myself back to, I don't want to say normalcy because it's not, nobody's normal. Okay, what is normal? Normal is different for so many different people. Like, so I just want to get back to a better version of myself. So that's that one. That got deep. Next question is booktube creators who inspire you. Now, obviously, Larry, we have Destiny, Sarah, and Donna. And these are probably like my main ones. Like, I do watch a bunch of other booktubers, but like, I would say these ones are guaranteed. Like, I will watch every single video of theirs. Whereas like the others are kind of a little bit hit miss, but like these four, guarantee I'll watch every one of your videos. If I can comment, I will comment. Like, you can guarantee that that's going to be happening. And then our last question, guys, is something you want to say to anyone wanting to start a book account. And honestly, just go for it. Just do it. Like, do not let the fear of other people's opinions affect what you want to do. At the end of the day, books are subjective to the people. One book I may like, you may not like, and vice versa, and that's okay. These books aren't written to please everybody, and I feel like that's very much needed at the moment with the whole situation that is going on with taboo authors and taboo books. If you don't want to read the book, if you don't like what's put in it, don't read it. Like, you don't have to read that book. Just ignore it. Just move past it. Go read something that you want to read. You don't then need to like slate the authors, slate the books, and like make this whole big situation and drama over it. Just ignore the book. Don't read it if you don't like it. It's simple as, really. And like, I don't want people, if they want to start these accounts, to be worried and affected by something like that. Like, don't fear. If you like that book, you like that book. You tell us you like that book. You enjoy that book. Doesn't matter if I don't like it or not. I'm going to respect your opinions. Like, you love that book, fucking fantastic for you. Go for it. It don't affect me. So I would say that, just go for it. Don't fear for other people. Just like, go for what you want to do, and yeah, have the time of your life fucking doing it. Like, at the end of the day, I would say that's like my main advice for anybody wanting to start, is just have the time of your life and just say fuck it to everybody and do what you want to do. So yeah, there we go. My little rant and my little tangent over, guys. I rant a lot, don't I? I really get irritated by things and rant a lot. People just be pissing us off, you know? It happens, and that's fine. It happens. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys want to go check out Larry and her video, that will all be linked down below. Let us know if you guys do this video, tag us so I can watch it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you have a good one, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to keep smiling and be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good